Today I'm going to show you how to make a super simple and delicious meal in the crock pot. I'm going to be making minestrone soup. And the first thing you have to do is get a pound of ground meat. Doesn't matter what kind of ground meat you have, whatever your favorite is. This happens to be ground turkey. And you fry it up in a pan. I'm going to add 2 cans of tomato sauce. These are the 15 ounce. So 2 cans of that, 1 can of the petite diced tomatoes, or you can do this however you want. This is also a 14.5 ounce can. If you like yours chunkier, you can put more of the diced tomatoes in. If you don't like it chunky at all, you can add more tomato sauce. It's completely up to you. But you need 3 cans combined of tomato-based product. You're also going to need 1 can of green beans, 1 can of dark red kidney beans, and 1 can of black beans. I'm going to open these cans up and drain them. So you want the beans drained. And then the last thing you add as far as canned goods is 1 can of beefy mushroom soup. So let me get all these cans opened and then we'll be back. Okay, so all my cans are open and I'm ready to just throw stuff in the crock pot. So I'm just going to add my petite diced tomatoes. And I always rinse my cans out, so we'll do that in a minute. Our 2 cans of tomato sauce. This is one of the soups that my family actually really likes, and Travis will even eat it because he loves beans, and that's the only vegetable in it. Okay, then we will add the beefy mushroom soup. This is completely optional if you don't want to use it. I use it because I don't use ground beef, and I want to give it more of the beefy flavor. So I add this. If you're using ground beef, you can certainly omit this. So in this strainer I have all of the beans, so we're going to add those and give it a stir. And my ground meat is fried up, so we're going to add that. And the ground meat. Kind of stuck to the pan a little bit because it was so lean. Probably should have added a little oil to it, but that's okay. So we stir that in. Now we also add to this 6 cups of water. So I've got 6 cups of water in this pitcher, and I'm going to rinse out my cans with it. I just like to use everything up. Plus, you know, we have to wash these cans to put in the recycling, and it makes it easier to wash them out if you rinse them. Okay, cans are rinsed. We add the rest of the water. And now we have to add some seasoning to this. Give it another little stir. And if you decide that you think it needs some more veggies, you can add that. I'm thinking I might add another can of green beans to it because it seems a little shy on the veggies. That's completely up to you. So as far as seasoning go, you want to put in 2 beef bouillon cubes, and I've already got those unwrapped, so we're just going to drop those in there. We're going to add 2 tablespoons of Italian seasoning. And I've just got this organic. I got it at Walmart. And of course you can change up the seasoning, add more, add less, however you want. So there's 2 tablespoons of Italian seasoning, and then half a teaspoon of pepper flakes. Now, crushed red pepper flakes. My family does not appreciate these. They think they're too spicy. So I will not put half a teaspoon. I will put 1/4 of a teaspoon. But if it was up to me, I would put 1/2 teaspoon. If it was just me eating it. So you give this another stir. I decided it did need another can of green beans. So 2 cans of green beans. And then the last thing I'm going to add right now are 2 of these crushed garlic that you find in the freezer section at the grocery store. I get these at Walmart. 1 little block is the same as 1 clove of garlic. So I'll just plop 2 of those in there. Give this one more stir. And I have my crock pot on high, and as soon as it gets up to like a simmer, I'll turn it down on low. And we'll just let this go all day, and it'll be ready for dinner tonight. Now, there's one last thing that you do right before you serve it. I cook up 1½ cups of macaroni, and I cook it a little bit al dente because you're going to be adding it to the soup, and any leftovers, if you cook it too done, it'll be mushy. So anyway, you cook up 1½ cups of pasta. It can be any kind you like or want to use. And this time I'm going to be using this particular type of pasta. It's the organic brown rice and quinoa, gluten-free, because I'm trying to do less wheat in my diet. So once this is all ready, right before supper's ready to go, I'll come back when the pasta's cooked and I'll add it to the pot and I'll show you what our dinner looks like tonight. Okay, so here's the soup all done, and I cooked the pasta and added it to the pot, and it's ready to serve up. So I'll dish up my bowl and then I'll show you what it looks like. There's my bowl of soup for my supper tonight, all dished up and ready to go. We definitely need to let this cool off a bit before we can enjoy it because it is really hot. So thanks a lot for watching how I make my Crockpot minestrone soup. I hope you enjoyed it. Look for the full recipe in the description box below. And if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe to my channel and give this video a big thumbs up. And we'll talk to you later. Bye, friends.